What is next basically is the committees that were going right around the country soliciting the views of the people, be it orally or in writing, who then come back to Parliament, sit as a committee, look at all the submissions that they received, and then come up with committee reports. The committee report that they prepared will then be presented in the National Assembly during the second reading speech after I presented the bill. So what will happen between now is, once the 90 days have lapsed, which is the week beginning the 18th of May, I will now be in a position to go and formally introduce the bill in the National Assembly and give a notice of presentation of the bill. Thereafter, I will then give my second reading speech. Basically, the second reading speech is when I formally unpack the bill in the National Assembly, explaining the rationale behind the bill, explaining the clauses, and then after that, I will move that the bill will be read the second time, opening up for debate in the National Assembly. That's when now the committee chairs will then present their committee reports about the consultations that they undertook and the recommendations pursuant to the public consultations.
From the public consultations, the people of Zimbabwe are particularly focused on the issue of introducing a parliamentary method of electing the president. Some who are opposed to the bill have said that particularly the parliamentary method erodes the liberation struggle ethos of one man, one vote. Your take?
We have had an indirect election before. From 1980 to 1990, we didn't have direct presidential elections. So those that are arguing that by having an indirect election, we are eroding the gains of the liberation struggle, we are removing one man, one vote, are totally misplaced. In fact, the authors, those that gave us the idea of voting, in the majority of cases, they do not have a direct presidential election.
In the issue of a referendum, clear that up. Is there a need for a national referendum on this bill?
Let me explain it by saying, in 2013, when we came up with a completely new constitution, we put in safeguards on how the constitution is supposed to be amended. And within that constitution, which we took to the people for a referendum, we were given 3 scenarios where we require a referendum. And the people clearly indicated that don't come to us if you are amending this constitution, if you are not touching these 3. What you simply need is 2/3 majority. So this amendment does not touch Chapter 4, does not touch Chapter 16, does not touch Section 328.
Just